Hey, here is part number 2. My SD card ran out on my phone. And now we're going to do the scanning on this German car. But first thing is, the Germans, guess what? They want you doing acrobats to get to your OBD port. But you know what? I will say they're nice. They give you a light. Now, I know German cars, and I can tell you right now, if you look at, so there are no emissions related service engine codes on this car. But let me tell you one thing. When you go into the live data, there's going to be a bunch of squirrely codes on this thing. And they're squirrely codes that you don't care about. Because that's just how these things are when they get old. I can't stand this scan tool. I tell you that. I really can't. The system that all data has, they kind of gotta, that an OVA's got, they kind of gotta update it a little better. Okay, so now it's interfacing with the computer on this car, and you look at the live data, and it looks to me like the cats are working as they should. Okay. Shift bank 1, all this stuff is working pretty good on this car. Now, okay, so you want to see bank 2's lifter. It's running a little, bank 1's just a little bit in the negative. So, nothing to worry about though. Normally, what you want to look for is pulsing numbers, okay? So this engine's at, right now, 680 RPM, which, hey, let me tell you, this thing's a V6. When it gets going, it gets going. Okay, the engine speed's at 0 miles per hour. It's at 0 miles per hour. I think I can see. I'm not blind. The spark advantage is 7. Okay, so when are we 9? And so the spark advantage on this car is a little wonky. Okay, now that just means it is getting to be 102,000 miles. That the ignition ignition is a little bit retarded on this car. What's happening is the timing chain is a little tiny bit on the worn side. So what you do with that is you drive it nice and slow. You don't always rev it up to 5-6 grand, because if you take care of these cars, they can be okay. Now, if you do burnouts in these things and you're driving them 140,000 miles, yes, bring your wallet to the repair shop with you. And how about you bring your life savings with you too? Maybe sell a yacht on the way. It looks like to me everything is running pretty good. The fuel pressure is at 531 psi. Now, the mill status on this car has been 0 miles. Okay? Which shows the service engine light hasn't been on in a long time. Well, actually, we see right here that the service engine soon light was last on, because it was this there was a code in this car 434 miles ago. Okay? So there was something that was fixed on this car. But we'll talk about the Bravo. It's 30 inches. The Lamba is normal. So a lot of things are running pretty good on this car. So what we're going to do is we're going to clear out all the codes. Everything's cleared out. And we're going to shut this OBD system down. And we're going to listen to the engine a little bit, right? Okay, so it sounds to me that everything is going properly in the engine containment. So, and engine underneath the hood. So we're gonna ask right now for 92.5's permission, and we're gonna listen to the sound system. It's got subsystems in the trunk. It's not a bad sounding radio. Hey, you know what? My cars are so old, we're going to shut it down for now. And we're going to take the key out so I don't get yelled at. But, hey, my cars are so old that the speakers are usually blown out in them. So, other than that, other than the timing chain being a tiny bit worn out, which oftentimes that could run hundreds of thousands of miles like that. Oftentimes you can live with a lot of things like this. You know, this is a car that runs pretty good. It's a sharp looking car. So there are some things you can live with. That's all I'm going to say. Now, he did get the warranty on this thing. So he listened to me on that, which is pretty good. Okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to ask you one big thing. If I could shut this hood. Holy crap, I really drive old cars. If you want more, Ryan, like, comment, and subscribe.